just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
By the will of Caesar, I am Polymopicus. I am a jurist in this great court and need to assure that our purpose is known. The Just J-Up channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat participants are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion and not to defame or do any harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles and is intended to entertain and inform while navigating the wild world of adulting. I, Polymopicus, have spoken on behalf of Caesar and remain at the service of the Empire. Now, here is a brief message from our hosts.
Yeah, don't come at us, people.
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 Thou shalt not approach us thusly.
Yeah, don't come at us, people. For goodness sakes, we're just trying to do a show over here. Good morning, all of you fine folks. I'm glad to see all of you here. So happy to see you. Hi, Faves, Diane Chase, Colleen, Softly Spoken One. How are you? Dirk, how are you? Nancy, Brenda Velasquez, Soul's Girl, Jesus is the Lord. Happy's here. Hi, Happy. How are you? How are you, my friend? Thank you so much all for being here. I appreciate it already. 121 strolling in. Hi, Carol. How are you? Hi, Cindy. Denise Melnitoff is here. Wishful She-Devil. Of course, of course. Carla's here. James Francis. It's Resting Bitch Faces here. How are you, my friend? How are you? Sarcastic One, Sarasota Beach Bum, Lisa Rats, K-Mac Queen, Red Queen. Hi, how are you? Good morning, Linda Harvey. Good morning to all of you fine folks. Janet, how are you, my friend? Ketchup will be here shortly. She's taking Saturn to school, of course, but she'll be here shortly. Hi, Lake Warmer Lady, Juliet. Good morning to all of you fine folks. And what a day it is. Hi, Muppet Angela. Hi, TK. How are you? Hi, Daft Meister. How are you? Good morning, Attitude. How are you, Attitude? I like Attitude. Attitude's pretty cool. And pretty cool. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. By the way, I do have to point out a few things that Denise Sales has been a member for 12 months. Thank you, my friend. Hi, Lisa Clay. How are you? Strange Little Badger. Deborah Marie. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Also, Stacy Schmidt, member for 7 months. Thank you, Stacy Schmidt. I appreciate you. Hi, Bob Smith. How are you, my friend? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Bonnie's here. Texas Sun Gal is here. Hi, Texas Sun Gal. How are you, my friend? Thank you, Stacy Schmidt. Elizabeth Brass is here. Good morning to you, William Morgan. Tammy Steyer's here. I'm just me. Good morning to you. I'll be in the shower for a bit, so no peeking. I'm peeking. I'm peeking. Hi, Tree God. Tree God, how are you? Sarah Brown, good morning to you. Jamazing. How are you, Jamazing? How are you, Raven Girl? Oh my goodness, already closing in. Wanda Perez is here, already closing in on 200 people. Oh, 200 people. Lynn and 71 is here. Good morning to you, my friends. Good morning. And we have an amazing day. An amazing day that occurred. Oh, and we'll get to it. Jack's mom gifted 5 Just J-Hit memberships. If you get one of those, thank Jack's mom. She works hard for her money. And what I understand is Jack is pretty cool too. He doesn't excel at chemistry, but my understanding is he does pretty good in gym class. So that's pretty good. Thank you, Jack's mom. And I appreciate you. If you get one of those, thank Jack's mom. And remember, We're clown losers over here, but if you don't like the show, I'll send a mole over to your show and put them on panel. Of course I will. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Hi, VK. How are you? Jay, he is a nerd dummy. Yeah, pretty much. Hi, Brenda Velasquez. How are you? How are you, my friend? And Chup will be here soon. Hi, Tell Mom. How are you? How are you? And Maggie May gifted 5 just J-Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Maggie May. She works hard for her money. And quite frankly, we appreciate Maggie May. So thank Maggie May. If you get one of those, give her a hug, a peck on the cheek, a little tap on the caboose. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. Because I will infiltrate any other channel out there with all of my moles. Hi, Angel Baby. How are you? And how are you, Denise Regard, James Francis? Good morning to you, of course. Rosie T's here, Metal Mom. I'm hoping I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I'm sorry. I'm trying. Mama Pam is here. Good morning, all of my fine friends. What a Sunday Spunday, and now we have a terrific Monday Respunday thingy that we do. Hi, Silver Phoenix. How are you? And Sheila, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Yes, it was a wonderful show last night. Hi, Ice T. What? Ice T. What? We're going to hold off and kind of wait till Ketchup gets here. I'll kind of touch on a few things. Thank you so much, Faves. Thank you so much, Faves and Bonnie and everyone, all the moderators. Hi, listening at work, says Lois from the Berg. Oh, hi. And Kelly Rager the Stager is here. Hi, Kelly. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Oh, it's a meh day. Yeah, it is. It's a meh day. Hi, Denise Sells. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much, my friend. Hi, Jared. How are you, Jared? How are you? Well, you know what? I will mention this. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Is everyone still rolling in? Boy, French Psycho. Hi, how are you, my friend? People are still rolling in. I'll still continue to say hi as we wait for Chup to get here, of course. Why do I feel like I missed something big yesterday? Well, sarcastic, you sit tight. Hi, Cheryl. How are you, Cheryl? How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Buckshot RJ. Jay, you might want to go see a dermatologist with as many moles as you have. I have all the moles. Hi, Robert Tower. How are you? Thank you, Cynthia. Yes, smash that thumbs up. Please smash that thumbs up for just J-Hip. 208 of you now here. Jay missed me. Oh, wait. This is the first chat. Thank you, Malcolm. Oh, by the way, I have a friend here, though. I don't know if you know about this person.
Clicking cap off. Welcome to the master. I'm your daily dose of you won't ever guess. Tripping on the timeline, spicy ever take. I season that beer in the neck, serve it on a plate. This is ketchup commentary, the tangy kind of daddy. Sweet with the sting when the flakes get sweaty. Feisty on the mic, every word got bite. You came from mile, you won't ask tonight. Yeah. Rubbing that thing, babe, this is about to get red. Name in your mouth, I'll live in your hand. Pat and bang, it's about to get red. Name in your mouth, I'll live in your hand.
Well, hey, Chup, how are you?
Hey, Jay. I'm good. How are you?
I am doing good. By the way, Mel Clump says, Jay missed me. Oh, wait, this is the first chat. Thank you. Hi, D. Wayne. Thank you. Another wonderful moderator.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Itty Bitty. How are you, Itty Bitty? I appreciate you being here. I know I missed a few people in chat, but I tried. Denise Ricard says, for your DNA. Oh, Denise, what's my DNA? Denise, what's my DNA?
Get in line, Denise. Get in line.
Everybody wants my DNA, of course. Hi, Janice and B. Oh boy, my DNA is very popular. Hi, Fru. How are you? Allie Riddle. Much love, my friend. Much love and thank you, Denise Ricard. Oh, we'll get to that. Hi, Scottish Paula. Thank you, my friend. Patty Cakes is here. Hi, Patty Cakes. How are you, my friend? Is ketchup organic or full of high fructose corn syrup? Well, ketchup,
No, real sugar.
real sugar, real sugar.
Yeah, real sugar.
Hi, Inspire.
Naturally sweet.
Mr. Coop is here and she is naturally sweet. Oh, yeah, she is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Puzzler. Hi, Deb in Michigan. Now, I'm in some shit. I don't know if you know about this ketchup.
I may have heard.
Yes, I have basically put myself and Tammy J into a conspiracy pickle.
Well, I heard that you actually picked up the pickle and put it on top of her.
Yep, I put it right on her. I put it
right on her. Yep.
I pickled her.
Yep. You're terrible. Terrible. Just terrible.
She's my first person I've ever pickled.
Hey, Tammy J. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, Tammy, I didn't mean to pickle you.
Oh, no.
But I like doing the pickling. It's always a fun time. It's a fun time. Oh boy. Hey, Tammy J. Sorry, I put Tammy J in a conspiracy pickle too. Jay, how could you pickle Tammy J? By the way, PSA from Dumb Bonnie. No permission is given to use any images, audio, video, or anything else from this channel or repost it on any other platforms. This is just opinion, critique, and reaction free speech. And by the way, I'm going to point out a few other things that you guys may not know. Over here on this show, I pull the weeds. I do a show after her show, and I'm debunking ass. And by the way, we're all warriors over here. All right, over on the Just J Hip show, we're all warriors, And if you're not a member or a paid member of the show, remember, for just 99 cents, you can be. And you can be a member of the Hippie Warriors. All right, the Hippie Warriors. And you can help debunking ass, because that's what we do.
For 99 cents a month, you can buy yourself a interference torch.
Every friend has been a member for 11 months. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm not going to say, Tammy says what Tammy said. I'm not going to say don't believe everything you hear. Damn right. You damn well better believe everything you hear. It's all true. Everything's true that I say over here on the show, unless it's not true. So very clear. But if I say it on this show, in my head, I believe it to be true. Hi, Dragon's Gravy.
Damn right. He's not lying about that either.
Damn right. In my head, it's already happened. Hi, Firestarter. How are you thinking, Fred? 007 is proof that Tammy is a spy. It's in her name. Damn right. Damn right. Now, this is the thing that happened last night. Okay, let's make this very clear. All right. Fleabag went out and said, because she watched Just Straight Hip show, and she knows that I planted a mole. As I did, I planted a mole, and even Gabe was stunned. Hi, Joan. Gabe was stunned. He's like, I'm flabbergasted that this could even happen. I mean, since January or maybe even before that, she's been playing us. I mean, this is just insane. I can't. I'm flabbergasted.
I actually think it goes back to like the 3rd or 4th grade.
Oh, yes. And by the way, even in chat, people were saying, if Jay's known Tammy J since childhood, this obviously has to be true. This makes sense. If it, and it's not just that we've known each other since childhood. Hi, Sharon. How are you? It's the fact that in all reality, she's my neighbor. All right. She is my neighbor. All right. We have walkie talkies. I don't know if you know this. We have walkie talkies to communicate. So we
I know.
don't
She
call.
told me she purposely doesn't charge hers all the time.
Hi, TK and William Morgan. I'm super proud of Tammy J. Well, you know what? And Renee's Retro Relics is here. Hi. Don't come at us, people. Right, Michael? Right, Michael? Thank you, Rick, man. Thank you for the 2. Well, she did mention a lot of facts that came up, and these are facts. That Tammy J was planted over here at least as early as January is when she started flipping, but possibly well before. All right, because she over in the chat, you can see right now, not Tammy J 007. Now 007 was kicked out of their chat a long time ago. Oh my God. So they were on to Tammy J a long time ago, but they didn't know it was her. All right.
Yeah. So she made a new screen name called Tammy J.
This happened. Hi, something to bark about. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're doing well. Something to bark about. I really do.
Hey, something to bark about.
Yeah, praise for something to bark about. Now, once again, everything that I say over here is 100% true. Hi, Badger John. It's 100% true. And I have known Tammy J since I was 4. I was a young kid. And, she's a little bit older than me. She used to walk me to school. We were neighbors, of course. I've known her for 44 years. And when Jeremy Hales knew that I knew her, hi, Christy Nunya. I didn't watch her last night. Is that what she really said? Well, yeah, Christy. And I've known her since we were 4 years old. And Jeremy Hales found this out and said, Jay, could you plant her in as a mole? I said, I can do this, Jeremy Hales. I can do this, Jeremy Hales. And so I planted her over there. And then after Fed 2 got dismissed, I had to pull her out. I had to bring her back to safety. This always happens. Anytime you plant somebody, you have to make sure that you have a good exit. All right. So we had an exit already set up. Me and Jeremy Hales had worked on this exit. All right. And we had talked about this with even Tammy J. We're like, Tammy, don't worry. We're going to get you out of the shit. We're going to get you out of the shit. Because she was in deep. She was in deep, Chop Chop.
Yep. Waist deep.
Yeah. Yeah. Highland P, how are you? Now, here's the funny thing about the whole thing is that she claims to always vet her shit. Why did she not vet Tammy J back when she had her on panel?
I mean, I don't know. You would think if you had people signing imaginary, invisible DNAs, NDAs, whatever, DNAs, you would vet their shit first.
Yeah, and she didn't vet her shit because she thought she could be trusted. But as you could see in the chat last night, they were like, I knew she was a snake from the beginning. I never trusted her. If they were friends since they were kids, clearly this is happening. And then, of course, you got Gabe going, she was the mole long. She was the, and then Fleabag's like, yep, she was the mole long. We thought it was someone else. Someone else put in the chat, do you think the other flippers knew about what was going on with Well, Tammy, those are people you thought were your friends. I mean, we can still work this out.
That part is actually not funny, though, because that's really messed up that those people would turn around and say such terrible things about her without even talking to Tammy to find out if any of it's true.
And by the way, this entire whole storyline is 100% true. Of course, it's 100% true. All right. And I will take that to the grave. Hi, Andrea Wanger. How are you? But yes, I will take this to the grave. Of course, I will always say, of course, that Tammy J was planted as a mole by Just J Hip. Very clear that this happened. All right, and if you don't believe it, then there's something wrong with you. All right, because clearly, all right, I've said this a million times. Everything that I say is true, and even Tammy says everything Jay says is true. Damn right. Why are you laughing? This is so true.
I don't know how anybody can be that stupid.
No, it's true. It's true. Something to bark about. Member for 12 months. Thank you, my friend. Now, here's the funny thing about all this. All right. She claims that she thought Tammy J was her friend. Well, would she not know that her dad used to call her TJ? I knew it. She didn't know it. Why would you not know this from your good buddy? I knew it. Hi, Benny. How are you? I know all of these things.
My guess is she didn't ask. That's my guess.
She didn't ask. She doesn't even, Tammy J doesn't even have her phone number. I have Tammy J's phone number. Call her all the time. Yep, damn right. Damn right. When I'm not using the walkie-talkie, I just call her all the time.
You mean when Tammy's not ignoring you on the walkie-talkie? You call her on the phone?
I call her on the phone when she ignores me on the walkie-talkie. Hi, Foxy Mama. So, anyways, it's kind of once again. All right. Hey, Timothy, how are you? As you have to remember. Hi, Kitty Pants. How are you? Victoria, good morning. Well, the funny thing is that we had been setting this up for a long time, and she had gone in under 007. They scooped her out, and she was blocked. But she went in and was nice to a bunch of people and basically earned her trust. Of course.
Yeah, way before any of this ever even came to fruition.
Yes.
That's how good Jay is.
I'm very good. And
you can see the future.
Clark Stark was happening. He was making it happen too. And once again, this wasn't brought on by me. Jeremy Hales is the one who started all this. Jeremy Hales came to Just J Hip and asked me to plant my best friend of 44 years. All right, my best bud over there. Clearly. And that's what we did. All right. And now Gabe's over there and he's just flabbergasted. But once again, it's 100% true. Now she went back in time and she started looking for these screenshots. All right. And she's like, oh my God. Tammy J did send these screenshots. And then I went to my stream the next day and I did share them. I don't even know why I shared them. And then Just J Hip says that he set me up. How's that going to help you in court, Jay? How's that going to help? File it, Baldy.
Explain that to a judge.
File it, Baldy. It wasn't even behind a paywall. By the way, our new season starts in like 40 days. We have the whole new season starting.
I don't know if season 8 is going to be anywhere near as good as season 7.
Season 7's been great. And
season 7 has taken a lot of twists and turns.
It's been delightful. I believe it's, I'll have to double check. I think it's July 1st. Let me double check on that. Let's see. We did February, March.
Well, when's the focus group?
Let me check my emails. Hang on. Let me see.
Okay.
Let's see. Sent. When did I send one over to Bruce, my buddy? All right, because I usually confer with him about stuff to see how things are going. Oh, did you see who got a gifted membership last night?
You told me.
Mary Lincoln's.
Why? You're
All right. So season 7 started March the 1st, and they go 4 months. 4 months. So March to April to May to June. So July 1st is when we start. Season 8 is July 1st. We got a little bit of time. Thank you, leg warmer lady. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my
Well, I
friend.
expect Mary to be giving us some all caps updates on the members only streams.
Well, she said, I got an eye on her. I got an eye on her.
Okay.
Well, you have to remember, Paint Chips did say that he ran it through AI, and apparently Just J-Hip is in fact possibly Mary Lincoln's.
I can tell you guys Jay is not Mary Lincoln's. Absolutely 100%. And it's not me either.
Shut up.
Because I'm already busy being Squid. Okay?
Yes, Tammy, you can type in all caps. You are a major attention seeker. All right. You would have made a lot more money over there. All right, in the long run.
Yeah, you could have been rich, Tammy.
Jackass.
You blew it.
Best Monday story time every time with just Jay, Ketchup, and not Tammy J. Of course. She was just getting ready to set up a whole new fraud raiser. I mean, I don't understand why you would even not lounge. Oh boy. Thank you, Hereinafter. Thank you for the 5. There's been so much going on in the world these days. Hey, Schmitty, member for 12 months. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. By the way, I do want to point out that I believe about 10% of my chat used to watch the Fleabag show. By the way, I mean, I'm the gamer.
They don't need to because, I mean, honestly, you recap everything.
I'm building bridges here. I'm building bridges. Hi, Marty Kane. How are you? Building bridges. Hi, Angie Johnston. How are you? Well, there's been a lot of stories told now. I have created one heck of a conspiracy pickle.
I'm inspired.
Hi, JD. I'm sorry you're trying to get over your headache. I hope over it. Yeah, prayers.
I would probably turn off Jay then if you're trying to do that.
Bridges collapsed. Bridges collapsed. Hi, Cumulus Vapes. How are you, my friend?
Cumulus Vapes.
Cumulus. Cumulus Vapes.
There you go.
Hi, Michelle Phoenix. How are you? Can't believe they believe everything. Listen, it's 100% true. 100% true. I have been working with TJ for a long time. Best buds. And you know, here's what's funny about the whole thing, though, Ketchup.
What?
Tammy didn't lie about anything. Remember, she was on the show, and she told them that we had gone grocery shopping together. All right. She told them, all right, that we were having lunches together. All right. She told them that we were hanging out in our free time together. This is all very true. And she said it live over on their chat. And now they're flabbergasted by what's going on. This is crazy because, you know, I did go out and we did, you know, I sprang. I sprang for groceries that day, of course, for my TJ. Of course, I did. We went to the Panera. All right. We went to the Olive Garden 9 times. Of course, we always do this stuff. That's what best buds do. You know.
And you bought her the Pizza Witches stuff.
Yeah, I bought her all the supplies to make her pizza witches. All right. And here's the thing. I'm being honest with you. Maybe, yeah, it was $700 in groceries. Not Tammy J even confirmed it. All right. $700 in groceries so we could get all the stuff for the pizza witches. And she made pizza witches for me too, by the way. It was kind of like a win-win if you think about it.
You're stupid.
I run a 100% honest stream, no lies, straight up. I never tell a tale out of school that I don't believe in my head. I did not, dummy. Yes, you did, TJ. Don't you deny it now. Yes, you did. All the pizza witches. Yes, you did. Yeah, Jeremy allows me to expense it. Of course he does. Of course.
Duh.
Watch the fleas once for half an hour and thank Jesus for just Jay so I never have to suffer again. Well, it is the Lord's work. It is the Lord's work I do.
It is.
There. But I love that terrible show. I love it so much. But thank you, Benny True. I do it for you. By the way, you know who's completely irrelevant? Thank you for the 5, Benny True. You know who's completely irrelevant?
Who?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
Slobby said so. He's like, I don't understand why you talk about him. This guy's so irrelevant. I get more views than you, jackass.
But he doesn't even know who anybody is. So
he has 69,000 subscribers and gets 500 views a show. What do you mean I'm irrelevant? Jesus criminy. All right. I'm sorry. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying, come on, Slobby. You have nearly 70,000 subscribers and are grabbing 500 views a show. And I'm irrelevant? Jesus shit, man. I mean, seriously, read the Bible, pray on this, and hopefully, you can figure it out on who I am, all right? Because quite frankly, I'm not going to lie about this. I am going to toot my own horn here. I think I do a pretty damn good job. Thank you. And not just me. Ketchup, Star, Rosalind Duke, Faves, all right, Rugu Mama, Dwayne Rap, Bonnie, Zarina, everyone in chat. This is what we're doing. I don't know. Rosalind sending me text messages, but you have to send them on X, Rosalind Duke. You do have to send them on X, or I cannot share them on screen because I'm busy. Hey, you know what?
What?
We had tornado warnings last night.
Oh, no. So did you end up over in Tammy's basement? Because you were scared.
I did. I went over to Tammy's basement next door. And it was just like, have you ever seen that one documentary with Oz? And the girl goes and ends up in Oz?
Yeah.
I was almost like that. It was almost like that. I ran and I dove into the little shutters thing into the ground. And I will be honest with you. My wild turkey pet, all right, Toto. Toto didn't make it. Should have learned to fly. That's on Toto's fault. But yeah, it's my little wild turkey pet that I have.
Is that a ghost of one of the turkeys that you murdered that follows you around to haunt you every day, or what?
But no, TJ was comforting me. I was very scared. The sirens were going off all night long. It's like, I'm just trying to sleep. I have to go to work, God damn it. What are you doing? And then they're texting me like tornado warnings. Like,
They do that now just to make sure that you know in case you have to, go to the
so I
basement.
was trying to figure out how to turn off my tornado warnings, and I don't even think you can do it. I'm like, I don't want
No,
to
you
know.
can't.
I don't want to know about it. I'd rather just, let things
It's like
happen.
Amber Alert. You can't shut them off.
Well, yeah, Cynthia, I figure best case scenario is I end up in Oz. Worst case scenario, nothing happens. By the way, you just little food for thought. Tornado warnings for where I live and where TJ lives are kind of useless because when you're in a bigger city, the heat from the bigger city tends to derail tornadoes. So therefore, it's really not a thing. All right. I mean, it's very odd to have a tornado in a large city because the heat of the large city, detracts tornadoes. So it's just kind of goofy and stupid. But at the same time, they do what they do.
Kind of like that here too, because we're so close to the Lake Michigan.
Yeah. And
it's
then
not unheard of, but like the last time was like 1950 something or 40 something.
Well, and then on top of it, over here, Pottawatomie County, I mean, this place is fucked. I mean, they are always in a tornado warning. All right. I don't know what their deal is over there. Get it together, Pottawatomie County. Because no, they're always in the shit. All right. But no, we haven't had an actual tornado here in God, I don't even know how long. Like nothing of meaningful damage. Outside of Omaha, yes, but in Omaha, no. And Tammy could also confirm that because we're neighbors. We're neighbors, of course. By the way, did you hear about this Miyagi lady?
You mean your wife?
Yeah, my wife. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She put out a little video. As well. Yeah, she did. Uh-oh. Let's see how this goes, because I'm in a pickle, a pickle. Oh shoot. I got rid of it. Damn it. All right, share. Do the button thing. Here we go. Yeah, a little bit of a pickle. A little bit of a conspiracy pickle. Hi, Sebastian. How are you? How are you, my friend? Hi, David Rotten-Totten. How are you, my friend? How are you? Hi, Pamela. Here we go. Let's see what Miyagi has to say.
Hi, Jay. I hate to be the one to tell you, but according to Fatty, you're not just in a pickle, mate. You're not in a pickle. You're in a conspiracy pickle, you are. You're in big trouble. You're in the shit, mate. You're in the shit. What can I say? Let's face it. Oh, dear.
You barely fit in that jar.
Well, it's a big time conspiracy pickle that I'm in. Big time. Well, it gets
Just
even
sloshing around in there.
It gets even worse for just J Hip. Hang on, give me a second here. It gets even worse for just J Hip. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know that I'm 100% proud of this. But it's a thing. It's a thing. As I get ready to possibly go to Dollywood with Rosalind Duke. But well, I was proud sponsor of the Mankini. Okay. It looks okay, right? Chop chop.
No comment.
Well,
It's not good, Jay. It's not good.
Kitty pants. There's the lost ball gag. Just Jay Borat. Patty Cake says it's cute. Miyagi, why are you sharing our private photos? Seriously. Just get that off your. Get that screen off. You're making me sick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Miyagi's sharing my private pictures. This is terrible. This is terrible what she's doing to just J-Hip. I'm very sensitive about this stuff. Very sensitive. I don't like it. Jay Manscape. I just don't want to. Well, you're just J-Hip's doing his thing, you know.
Now you know why I say prayers up for Sheila.
Oh, I got furry feet because you know I like fur feet. I like fur feet. That's why I married Miyagi. I'm like a wax fund.
It's gonna need more than that.
Listen, I don't like these other people making fun of just J-Hip. I can't handle it. I get unhinged, I say. Unhinged. Fleabag said just J-Hip was unhinged. Yes, I get very upset when people make fun of J-Hip. Very upset. Thank you for the wax fund, though, here and after. And Jack's mom says, towards boxers, well, probably would be a better choice. Probably would be a better choice. But Allie Riddle says, oh, I'm so excited to be looking at this. He did not say that at all.
Hi, Ellie. Kathy Silva said you look like a Cupid doll.
Jane a pickle jar was cute. This is disturbing, says Betty Cakes. Sorry, Jackie. I didn't shave my feet this day. Jay, do you brush your belly? Yes, I do. You know, listen, I'll be honest with you. It's not just Miyagi. This is everyone else. I'm so tired of them making fun of me. I'm becoming unhinged, I say. Unhinged.
Brush your belly.
That
was a good one. I'm tearing up over here.
Now, I don't know if I can share this. Oh, damn it. Hang on. I don't know if I can share this yet because it's new. I feel bad if I share this. Do you think Yamaha Banker is going to mind?
I don't know. Yamaha, are you here?
I mean, he just put it out. I hate to share something that's so brand new. It's just all about me. And
I know. You guys, if you're not, are you guys subscribed to Yamaha?
if you're not subscribed to Yamaha Banker, I'm not sharing this. You damn well better subscribe. Let me go see where he's at on his subscriptions. If I can't push Yamaha Banker,
he's at 2.84K.
Let me see, 2.84K. And if I can't push Yamaha Banker any higher, then I'm not going to share this video. I'll tell you that much right now. All right, because I have a story. It's at 2.84K, 2,840 subscribers. And I'm going to sit here right now and I'm going to wait for you. Can we drop a link
There you
in there?
go.
Thank you. Kitty Pants. I want to see it from the back. Help me. I'm a sicko. Yes, you would,
Oh,
Kitty Pants.
Don't do that. Don't
Yes, you
don't
would.
look at it from the back. Don't.
Look at Kitty Pants. Look at Kitty Pants. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do that.
Don't tell Miyagi. Thank you for the 2. Thank you. Already at 1.8 giveaways today. I'm going to keep an eye here on iWatch so you don't have to. If we's already at 2.85, if we get 50 more subscribers to iWatch, or excuse me, not iWatch, so you don't have to. I have a story. If we can get him to, let's see, we need 50 more subscribers to get him to 2.9.
Yeah.
I will share this video. In the meantime, I'm going to sit tight. That's I have a story. Yep, I have a story. That's Yamaha Banker, my friend. And I have a story. Yeah, I know I said that wrong. I'm sorry, Muppet. But yes, I have a story. If we can get him up to 2.9, then just J-Hip will share this stream, and I think he'll be okay with it. I just don't want, he just released it last night, 2.0. Now we're less than 40 away. We're less than 40 away to get to this. And quite frankly, all right, if you're gonna force the issue, then force the issue. I don't care. All right, I will make sure we force this damn issue. Damn right. You want to force the issue? We'll force the issue. Make it happen.
Jay loves Lisa. Lisa moves so fine. Jay wants to whisper, "You're gonna be mine." My heart beats like a drum when you walk into the room. Private dancer, yeah, that's you. Private dancer, it's always true. Private dancer, for me you see. Private dancer, just you and me. Your smile is a sunshine. Your laugh a sweet song. I want to be near you all day, all night long. Others they can look, but they can't touch. I want to give you so.
Did we do it? Did we do it?
I don't know. You have to go check.
Or do I have to play it again? How many times I got to play it again?
Oh, jeez.
We're about 23 off. Looks like we're 23 off. 23 of you people don't like. I have a story. Can we post the link again? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Faves. Let's see if we can get there. I think we're going to over the course of the show, but this is an 11-minute video, 12-minute video. And, well, it's all about Just J-Hip and Ketchup. And, well, you have to remember, I make everyone sign a DNA agreement over here. A DNA agreement, of course. I tell you what, if we get within less than 20, I'll go ahead and start playing it and assume we'll get there. We're still hanging out. 2,870 some. All right, we're still hanging out. 2,870 some. All right, I'm still hanging out. Okay, I'm still updating. Come on, come on, you people. This isn't that complicated. Go over to I Have a Story. This is very easy, and then you get the greatest story of all time.
Hey, Terry Bear.
Very easy. Hi, Terry Bear. Hi, Terry Bear. I'm still looking. I'm still waiting. I'm still refreshing. We're still at 287. I'm looking for 288. And then you get the greatest story of all time. Greatest story of all time. Let's see. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on you fine folks. I am waiting on you fine folks to do your job to get us. Everyone's already subscribed, they say. They're already subscribed. Well, maybe we show the video.
Show both, and I really need to be careful what I click on when I wake up.
Trust me, you're not going to miss out on this one. This one is amazing. Oh, it looks like we're just a couple away here. Just a couple.
Hey, Miyagi.
Hi, Miyagi.
Oh, okay.
Once again, I have a story. We've already bumped him up 30 subscribers, but just Jacob wants to do more. I want to do more.
Oh, damn it, Miyagi.
What did Miyagi say?
Oh, hold on. I don't want this on my phone.
I like it. I like it in your phone. All right. Well, I think
I don't. Here. You can have it. You can have it.
Where'd you send it?
Hold on.
I'm
trying to do it right now.
On the Facebook?
Yeah.
Give me a second here. I don't have it.
I'm doing it right now. Calm down. 1 second. Here you go.
Oh, okay. Let me look here. Oh, well, that's always good. You got to have that.
I didn't need it. I really didn't need it.
No, you did. The chat was asking for it, and we actually haven't got him up to 288 yet. So as a result, well, this is what you deserve for failing on that front. There you go. He wanted the backside. Just J-Hip gives you the backside. Yes, just J-Hip. Okay, look at that. We're nailing it over here. Just J-Hip. I don't have that much ass hair. I'm be honest with you.
I don't believe you.
I don't have that much ass hair. Ask Rosalind Duke. I mean, I don't. Because whenever I go to Rosalind Duke's house, I always swim, and she would say he has too much ass hair, and she would not say that because she knows very clear. Let me see. I'll just leave this up here until.
I don't know. I'm thinking that's her wife. She took the picture. I'm pretty sure that's the way it looks, unfortunately. I just didn't want to see it.
You wanted to see it.
Negative.
Positive Ghost Rider.
Oh.
All right, let's see how this goes. Now, listen, guys. This is 12 minutes long. It's funny as shit, but I'm playing the whole damn thing. And I am, if he gets mad at me, I'll give him $100 million. No, I'll give him $12. All right.
$12.
In a world governed by rules and swirling ecosystem of the internet, where influencers rise and fall faster than a toddler's attention span, one man has carved a singular niche for himself. That man is just J-Hip. The picture-perfect specimen of a visionary, a provocateur, a modern digital demigod whose charisma is rivaled only by the terrifying DNA contract he demands others to sign. This is the story of the poor soul, the signatory, who dares to bind their existence to his DNA contract.
Very serious video here. Very serious.
There's a lot of people in this story.
Yes. Very big
Really
story.
good.
A lot of detective work went into this.
Hey, Venom.
The DNA contract is a tome so comprehensive, so unyielding, so soul-crushing and legally incontestable that it would determine the very essence of one's being forever. Lawyers shudder and weep uncontrollably in its presence. Scholars of obscure law have reviewed it for what seems centuries, only to conclude that sanity is optional. The rules are simple, if not terrifying. One of the most feared stipulations within Jay's DNA contract is Clause 17B, commonly known as the Darwin's Crapshoot Clause. Under this clause, all biological contributions, no matter how small, are subjected to Jay's exacting scrutiny. Tests indicate that for the average signatory, Jay's little swimmers are, well, special. Despite years of careful cultivation, Jay's tiny tadpoles of terror, once the pride of his genetic portfolio, even failed to meet the standards of the Special Olympics. Quietly relegated to the shadows of mediocrity, with microscopic safety helmets strapped tight, they swim in circles or slightly to the left. Their dreams of that bullseye, that gold medal glory, forever stunted. It's a long-winded way of saying Jay's special needs require loyalty.
This is some BS, to be honest with you.
I think it's pretty accurate, actually.
Why does it pull to the left? Why does it pull to the left? All right, this isn't right. This isn't right. I think he's telling some tales out of school here. I'm just going to say that. I'm not feeling comfortable with this, Yamaha. You're sharing inner secrets. Are you a mole? Are you a mole? I think Yamaha was planted by Fleabag to be a mole. That's what I think. That's what I think. This is very, very rude. Oh, hey, we got up over 2,880 plus subscribers. Do I have a story now? Look at that.
Nice.
Friends. Thank you, my friend.
Or Ketchup and Star. Anyway, once Jay's DNA is inked, the signatory's life becomes a symphony of restrictions, a tragic, moronic dance of cannot and shall not. One might imagine he or she was entering into a partnership or signing a publishing deal. But no, the fine print extends much further than anyone could have anticipated. Marine biologist Yuval C. Mahoney states, quote, "In biological terms, it's like asking a goldfish to outrun a cheetah, which technically it can't. And yet, for Jay, the expectation exists. Friendship is forbidden under the contract. In the brave new world of signed DNA, friendship itself becomes a negotiable privilege. The unfortunate dupe is forbidden from making friends or interacting casually, attending any gathering without prior approval, or the horrible sin of a handshake could constitute a breach, a smile, sparking litigation. A social life once vibrant and joyous has been reduced to a lonely bureaucratic monotony. Friend requests pending indefinitely. A family event, notices or invitations gone unanswered.
Is this stream all about Jay? It's so like him. Listen, I can't help it that all these other channels, they like just Jay Hip, and I like it. But thank you, my friends. Now, this Yamaha banker, he's not one to be trusted, I'll tell you that. I don't trust him over here to be a mod even. All right, terrible. All right, but I'm just saying. Sometimes he has a good story, sometimes they suck ass. All right, but
No, they don't suck ass.
By the way, thank you, banker. I appreciate you. This is funny.
And then there are the social media channels. Appearances in other chats or on other panels requires notarized permission from the per se potentate, delivered exclusively via interpretive dance, cryptic email riddles, or, Jay's cross-eyed pigeon that failed homing school and has a predilection for flying into the ground. One can almost hear the faint whimpers of creativity being strangled by legal stipulations, akin to air caught in one's gullet, for whatever that means. Well, I mean, it is Jay, so who knows? During a one-on-one interview with, "Hey, who the put that video in there? That's not the office shot. I'm gonna kick your ass." Where was I? During a one-on-one interview with expert moronologist, let's see,
I have to remind you. All right, that might have seemed weird, but Yamaha banker sends me bathtub photos all the time. This isn't unlike Yamaha. He's always sending me pictures of himself in the bathtub. Very clear, very clear. Does this? It is true. It is true. I would prefer if he would take a bubble bath, so maybe hide a little bit of the. But he just throws it all out there. Just dry up. Yeah, it's a thing. Just don't sit to the left, says Kitty Pants. Screw you. You guys suck. It's a good story. It's a good story. It's wholesome. It's wholesome.
Guy that plays with umbrellas or something about a rabid fox. Yeah, whatever. I can't remember his name now anyway. Well, he stated, quote, "The signing of this contract is essentially surrendering your free will to a man whose grip on digital culture or reality is rivaled only by his obsession with, well, the grip on himself. And yet, people sign voluntarily because to be near just J-Hip is to caress the rim of immortality or, perhaps, internet humiliation, and sometimes both. Failure is not tolerated. If a signatory's requirements fall short, the punishments are swift, brutal, and tortoisely interfering. Mandatory 72-hour reflection periods consisting of staring at a blank wall while listening to J-Hip's greatest hits on repeat. And outbursts are further punished and, well, everyone fails. During another interview, a self-proclaimed and apparently delusional legal expert, the expert, had said, quote, "Well, technically, the permission protocol for my consumption of Peeps is enforceable by the White Rabbit, and Jay's DNA contract is technically unenforceable in any jurisdiction, but always psychologically binding. The fear of Jay alone keeps people compliant, unquote. He then ended the interview for some unknown reason by screaming, quote, "Pants are prison," unquote, and then ran into the night, cackling like a little schoolgirl. The White Rabbit, his apparent handler and laboratory guardian, is still to this day, it is said, searching. Once bound, the signatory's life revolves entirely around the whims of Just Jay. Every hour, every minute, every microsecond accounted for. Want to laugh? Check the clause on laughter. Want to cry? Request permission. Want to think? Only if your thoughts are properly documented.
Now, this has to be pointed out, though. This has to be pointed out because this isn't just about Starcasm, Rosalind Duke, Ketchup, Ruga Mama, all right, Faves, all of the ladies around Just J Hip and Tammy J as well. Remember, this is towards you, all right, as well, because of your DNA contract that you're supposed to sign. So pay attention. This is very important. How come we haven't spoken about the amazing puppets that were made? I think they were amazing. We have had amazing puppets made. Amazing puppets.
I know. I wanted a puppet. I asked in the chat how much the puppets were because I wanted to get one. But I don't know who Sally is, so I couldn't ask for one. But those are so cute.
Were there
Did
some
you see
last?
Roz has a sucker and Star has her glasses? It's so cute.
Were there some last night? I didn't catch the whole show.
Yeah, and there's even one of you with a pear on your head. You're a parrot.
Wait, I have one too?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I wanted to point this out. Thank you, Faves, by the way. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Faves. Here's the thing. Just so you guys know, if you haven't, thank you, Faves. If you haven't seen me in chat much, or you might see me pop in for 5 or 10 minutes and then I'm gone. It's because I'm on a lot of medication right now. And honestly, I'm really trying to grab as much sleep as I can because I'm struggling with sleep. I'm on a lot of medication.
Jay's on the roids.
Yeah, I'm on a lot of shit right now. So no, I do catch every show, but at the same time, you know, I pop into like Tug or even Jeremy Hills last night. I'm in there for 10 minutes. I say hi to as many people as I can. And then usually I'm back to watching on TV and trying to go back to bed. Same with Tug and Rosalind for the last couple weeks. Or not Rosalind, Tug and Megan for the last couple weeks. I can only pop in for about 10 minutes, say hi to as many people as I can. And then I'm usually trying to get back to bed. I'm really struggling with the medication right now. But I'll be done with it in like another week or so. So yeah, it's just if you don't see me around or if I'm in chat for just a quick minute to say hi, that's why. That's why. It's not like, you know, like I don't support Tug or Megan Fox or anyone. No. I'm just on a lot of medication right now, and it is a ton. Hey, Squid Focus here. How are you? Yeah, but yeah, I didn't want you guys to think like, oh, Jay's got a big head. He doesn't even go into Tugs anymore. No. I'm just honestly, I'm on like I don't know, 12 pills a day or something like that.
Everybody knows you have a big head already, Jay.
It's freaking crazy. It's a lot of medication. So, anyways, okay, back to the show. Hi, Squid.
Hi, Squid. I mean, me.
Documented in triplicate. Even bathroom breaks are a carefully timed negotiation. Autonomy, once taken for granted, becomes a distant memory. It is not in existence for the faint of heart, but for some, the chance to brush against digital immortality, or at least to appear in the background of a J-Hip live stream, is just too tempting to resist. But breaking a single clause has consequences far beyond the mundane and more in the realm of a nightmare. Throughout history, we have seen similar levels of control, though hard to rival at this level of absurdity. This is a cautionary tale.
Meh.
When you trade your autonomy for proximity to influence, you may get the influence, but you definitely get a bucket full of insanity. Every so often, a signatory may enjoy a brief glimpse of freedom. Perhaps a few minutes to scroll memes, or a fleeting conversation with a barista who pretends not to notice the DNA wristband and attempts to hide their awkward disdain and having that DNA thrown in their face. Not unlike Clarice. And if you know, you know. Each unauthorized encounter becomes a small act of rebellion against the universe, or more accurately, the DNA. However, these moments of freedom are precious, fleeting, and entirely conditional. For the shadow of the contract, not unlike Mount Doom or the approach of death itself, covers one in constant fear. For some, the price is too high. For others, the lure of Jay's animal magnetism and slightly overpowering scent of musk are an irresistible run of the gauntlet into his world. But for Just Jay Hip, well, he watches, he waits, and he approves selectively.
Darn right.
And so, as the DNA contract rolls over the distant echoes of unattainable friendships, channeled denials, thwarted ambitions, and, well, genetically constrained dreams, we are left to ponder a question as old as this bureaucracy itself. What is freedom when the very essence of your being has been signed, sealed, and notarized, or in some cases, just delusionally demanded? Oh, I can just see it now after this one. I'm definitely waiting for a call from the Discovery Channel. Oh, I can just feel it now. It's only a matter of moments. To hear more dumb stories like this, or some other stories that you might better enjoy, subscribe, like, and share, or you can also follow me on Rumble, and soon to be other places. And as always, I thank you for taking the time to listen. The end.
Well, that was one heck of a story.
I liked it.
Yeah. Yamaha banker. My favorite banker, one of the best bankers of all time. He has always been doing handling my banking needs ever since I was a child. Also, he handles all of Tammy J's banking needs, if you didn't know about that. But yes, Yamaha Banker's always been handling Tammy J's. All right, very clear banking needs, of course. Hi, Shelbell, how are you? Just Jab, did you sign a contract with the aliens so they can clone you? Oh, we're going to need a clone. What are you guys going to do when something happens to just J-Hip and you're left all alone? With no J-Hip anymore. Oh, you need me. You need me for the fun. You need me for the funny. Or you can have to rewatch, of course. Thank you, Denise Ricard. Hey, Jess, send a picture of your puppet on your Facebook Messenger. I don't use Facebook. I don't even know what it is. I don't use any Facebook. You use your own Facebook. I don't do that shit. That's not my dig. That's not my dig. All right? Listen, I might pop around once in a while, but it's not my thing. It's not my thing. Oh, well, maybe it is.
It's the Book of Faces, Jay.
Oh, wait, I have to do what they said I was supposed to do. I have to do what they said I was supposed to do. You know, they warned me of this. They warned me of this.
What?
Well, certain people are just gonna like blow up everything and do everything and all this stuff. Well, okay. So they took a photo. Okay, as you can see, Boner Crusher's there, Gabe's there, Fleabag's there in her chair. All right, and then you got the Lips is there, of course, and Doritos, and a host of other people, including Squirt Dump somewhere back there, probably a child that they blocked up. And as she said, hi Linda Early, as she said, they're gonna blow this shit up and make fun of us. I have no interest in blowing shit up and making fun of you. Okay, it looks like a nice picture. It looks like they were having a good time. What do I have bad to say about it? Nothing. It seems like they were having a good time and it was a nice picture. So why the living shit would she, accuse people of doing something without them doing it? No. Here's a wonderful picture. You can see there's Gabe and Boner Crusher and by the way, I'm also known as Jay Boner Crusher. All right, we share the same name. We share the same name, and there's Doritos and Lips, but I'm not making fun of anyone. It seems like a nice birthday pic. What living hell do I have to say about this? All right, I mean, and that's the thing. They always accuse us of doing something horrible before we do something horrible, and I'm just going, seems like a nice pick. What did I do?
We're scum of the earth, Jay. That's kind of how it works.
What did I do wrong? Other than all I just said was, that seems like a nice pick. It seems like they had a fun time. That's all I know. And I did see, I did see her birthday. All right. This is very clear. All right. I mean, I did see her birthday. And let's see here. Oops. There you go. Oops, I gotta make it smaller. You can see, look, you got Tori and Elemental P jumping out of the cake. That's pretty good. I mean, you gotta have a good cake jump out. That's very clear. Very clear. By the way, I did have to work last night because I had to make sure I could pay my taxes to that Elemental P. And of course, John Cook, don't starve to death, as well as the rest of you fine folks. If it's not for us, they would not survive. This is our job. We have to go to work and pay our bills, of course. I'm spying for John Cook. Cook. Damn it. David. You're on the watch list. Hi, Kim Dodds. Hi, Bill Mayfield. Jay, you're always funny. You're great. Thank you, Bill. I try to be, but that's why I have Ketchup on. Because normally I would fail. By the way, have you heard about Clark Stark and what he's been up to?
Yeah.
I
talked to Clark, off stream, so I know what Clark's doing.
Well, you know what Tammy's been doing, though.
Well, that's your territory, isn't it?
Well,
she's your neighbor.
I'm just saying.
Oh, no. Tammy's a pickle.
She's in a conspiracy pickle. Look at TJ. You're in a conspiracy pickle. This is tough shit for you. Look at you. And I know she likes pickles. This is tough to see. It's tough to handle. A lot of people are going through a lot of shit. And she's over here as a conspiracy pickle. Look at TJ. This is terrible. The way they view Tammy J, my best bud. All right.
She's actually a pretty cute conspiracy pickle.
It is. Tammy, do you like... Yes, she does like pickles. I know. I've seen. She's eaten a pickle online before, and I heard her. She said, "I'm eating a pickle." She made it very clear because why would she not? The rest of the show was garbage, so she might as well eat a goddamn pickle. All right, it distracted us from the hacking. So it's a good job. Tammy J did a good job as my secret agent mole. Of course. Oh, she even says, for friend's sake. Stop outing me, Jay. I didn't put you in the closet. I don't know what you're talking about. I never said you were a lesbian. What are you talking about? I can't out you if you weren't in. I'm losing friends.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make this picture. Tammy says, what? Why the friend? Why the friend? See, look. She says, what the friend? What the friend? Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Just to is always like, what the friend? Best friend, best buds. By the way, we got some new products that are going out for sale.
We do?
Oh,
Nice.
I didn't know if you knew about this, but yeah, we have them up here, so you can see here. You can see we got a Ketchup pop-up there. We got a TJ. We got Jeremy Hales, a Clark Stark, a Just J Hip. Yeah, we got a Megan Fox Ryder, not with a D. George and Tug. Look at that. We have a whole crew of new items to sell. Look at that. Veller builds parody. Veller, you're in the shit. All right. Dose reality. Always linking some shit over to Fleabag. She don't watch your shit. She don't care. Dose reality, Veller. Whatever you are. She's so hey, good morning, Big Al. She's so butthurt about Dose Reality and Veller, and she's like, I don't care. I didn't watch this show. So what'd you bring them up for? You just made a huge damn thing about the whole thing. What'd you bring? I'm over here creating an entire conspiracy with my best friend TJ, who was down there in the dirt working her ass off for 8 straight months behind the scenes, setting your ass up, debunking your ass. And I want to remind you all right, I pull weeds over here. And as she said, you pull weeds. I pull my own weeds over here. Pull your own weeds. I'm pulling my own damn weeds over here. I'm pulling weeds, making it happen with my warriors. Hashtag warrior strong. Chop. With my warriors strong.
Hey, Miller.
I'm having so much fun lurking, y'all. Your creations are amazing. Oh my God, Jay, you are on fire. You are going to jail, Jay. Why is Tug so tiny? I don't know. He should get bigger. I'm trying to build up his channel, actually. I've been working very hard to try and build up his channel. If you haven't subscribed over to Tug, you should go subscribe. Very important, very important. Tug's a good guy. You should go subscribe over to Tug. I'm really trying to build up his channel. He asked me if I could help him. I sent the puppet on X. Thank you, Faves. I will pull that up in just a little bit. I got something very important that I have to also pull up. I have a multitude of things before I get to a FLEACAP, of course. But yes, I will pull that up, Dave. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Faves. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Listen, nobody. Hey, Yama's here, tugging on your shirt, short and curlies. Isn't pulling weeds, just Jay. Well, Yamaha ripping off your entire stream pulls weeds in and of itself. Thank you, my friend. Hey, but I got you like 40 new subscribers, so I did that for you, Yamaha. So that's like a thing. I mean, but as you can see, these are available right now at any retail store near you, probably. Or most likely not. They had a big party. And, Clark Stark was there, of course, as always. But, I don't send Clark Stark alone anymore. You know that, right, Chup Chup?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
well,
I won't tell you what we do because you got a big mouth and you'll tell everyone.
Well, I usually send TJ into action, of course, with Chef, Ramsay, of course, Chef Clark Ramsay. And, we had a big barbecue to do. This was very important, a very important birthday party. And so I sent TJ down with Clark Stark. Very important. Yeah. Now, have you hung out with TJ and Clark Stark before ever?
I can't confirm or deny that.
Yeah. Well, I can only tell you this much. As you can see right here, Tammy J, full-fledged mole, doing her bit, doing her portion as a mole. Well, thank you to the new subs. I feel some for your ears. Well, yeah, Yamaha, you don't have the same voice as Just J Hip. Very soothing sound of Just J Hip. Yeah, Yamaha. I'll give you, actually, Yamaha, I will probably give you maybe some notes. We can talk offline, and I'll try and help you with your voice if that will help. Of course, just noticed I have a membership.
No, Jay. No. Yamaha doesn't need any help with his voice.
Was you? We have our catering. We have our catering van set up out here. TJ heavily involved. All right. Unfortunately, there's coffee there. TJ doesn't drink coffee, but I think it might be a different beverage. All right. So don't judge. And he's getting his disguise all put on. That's nice. That's always nice. You always want to have a disguise. Very clear. Very clear. Hang on. Let me see here. Well, more happened. It's not just one thing. Oh, there it is. As you can see, Clark Stark, he was heavily involved in this situation. All right. And Clark's a good guy. Chef Clark Ramsay, good guy. Meh, it's your birthday. Meh. All right.
Oh, no. Marquise is back.
Yeah, Marquise is back.
He's oddly shaped.
Use it well from Pump Squat. and Ray's daughter's like, Dad, these people are weird. I just don't roast anyone. It's a lot of work and I have to pace myself. Jay says a lot of dumb things. Well, I'm not going to deny that. But when I set Tammy J up into this whole thing, and we're talking, this was 8 months of work behind Jeremy Hales, who paid me to do it. Very clear. All right. He paid me. He does pay me $12,000 a month to do my job over here. And then he paid me an additional $15,000 to throw to Tammy J. Of course, to follow up on things and to be undercover. Fed 2 gets dismissed. What happens? Tammy J, we had to pull her out. For friend's sake, Jay, you're killing me. Damn right, 007. 007. I think you've been blocked before. 007.
I like how last night she left off that Tammy's name is not Tammy J 007. She left the not off.
Hey, JJ, my channel has 602 subs today. Big thanks to all the dog lovers going live today at 2:30 Central Silly Time. Go check out something to bark about. For God's sakes, what's wrong with you? Put a link in the chat. For God's sakes, you terrible people. Go check out something to bark about. I do. I mean, I'll be sleeping at this time. I'll check it out later. But yes, go check out something to bark about. Unless you hate dogs, hate animals, unless you're like Jeremy Hales, because anyone who's an animal lover would at least have a dog. They said this on the show last night. Ketchup.
They said a lot of dumb stuff last night.
They said this on the show last night. Anyone who's an animal lover at least has at least a dog. So no, anyways, one of my friends who's allergic to dogs, I made him go and buy a dog just last night. He's heavily allergic, but of course, I was telling them, Fleabag said anyone who loves a dog or loves animals would have a dog at least. Now he died, so that sucks. So my friend is dead. But I wanted to follow Fleabag logic. And so, no, I told him to go and get a dog if you don't hate animals. Went and got an animal, got a dog, and then died.
Well, on the bright side, Spot Pump looks like she's having fun in this picture.
I got a friend, his name is Scott. He's going blind and his blood just will not clot. Oh, sorry. Just
Wow.
me and God, we're watching Scotty die. Just me and God, we're watching Scotty die. Because once again, of course, had to go get a dog because if you don't hate animals, you have to have a dog. And now Scotty is dead. Okay, because that was based on Fleabag's advice. All right, very clear, very clear. Thank you. Something to bark about. Go check out something to bark about. If we could drop a link in the chat to something to bark about, I would appreciate it. But then we'll Thank you, something to bark about. And yes, do pray for poor Scotty. Scotty died because Fleabag and Gabe said if you don't have a dog but claim you like animals, clearly you don't like animals if you don't have a dog. Scotty went out and got a dog, and now Scotty is dead. They're killing people over there, Ketchup. Killing people. Shit. These fucking idiots. Hey, by the way, People didn't want to see me in my mankini anymore.
I wonder why.
Well, did you hear about this though? I started a new thing. I was sent by a lot of the fans out there sent me a bunch of boxers. And just J Hip's been killing it over here. Prescription boxers for just J Hip. Yeah.
Prescription.
Yeah. Yeah, the prescription. For everyone else, it's their prescription. But yeah.
Oh man.
You have some of these, right?
No.
Oh. Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, that seems very odd. Well, you have pictures of just J Hip, like a whole bunch of them in my boxers, right?
No.
By the way, there are 424 of you. Jay, I nearly spat out my coffee. I'm sorry. Hi, Stacy Knapp. How are you? Hi, Johnny D. Well, just J Hip's always trying to hook up the boxing community. By the way, proud sponsor of Just J Hip, Boxers. All right, if you don't have boxers, you're missing out. Proud sponsor of Just J Hip, Boxers. All right, Just J Hip typically likes to promote boxers, of course. Well, at least you're not in a tutu or leotard, a moose knuckler. What? Well, you know what? Don't make me go back and show my birthday video. Don't make me. Don't tempt me.
Did you see Jay work the pole, Yamaha?
I can work the pole again. Don't start. Yes, proud sponsor of Boxers. Boxers have been supporting Just J Hip ever since they came onto YouTube. Proud sponsor of Just J Hip is Boxers. Also,
he said, no, God, no.
Also,
you didn't see it, Yamaha?
Also, Just J Hip is a New York Yankees fan. Proud sponsor of Just J Hip. The New York Yankees sponsor Just J Hip. As you can see, I'm wearing a hat right there. It's clear. Proud sponsor of Just J Hip, the New York Yankees. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Hey, I wanted to pull up something.
Nice, Squid. I just shared your link a little bit ago. I'll drop it again.
Let me see. I got to pull up something very important here. Let's see. Hang on. I gotta turn the light on. I got to see for this. Where's my clicker? Where's my clicker? Says 50-50. We're at 50-45. Now you remember that we have this very honest journalist, right? His name is Michael Volmet, right? And he did a show with his buddy, Paint Chips. Very important, very important. And, well, remember, I want to share something clear. Remember, Paint Chips is going to make things very clear, that he was neutral on everything, right? You guys remember this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everyone remembers he came in neutral. Yeah. Okay. Well,
just like Fleabag wanted people to send her information from both sides, but she never shared any of it.
Damn right. Well, let's see what he has to say here.
For its story, she was already upset about it. I knew that it was going to blow up into something because, I decided to work with Bruce. But
I decided to work with Bruce. Excuse me. I thought you were covering a story. You decided to work with Bruce. These are your words, brah. All right. I thought you were covering a story. You just said, I decided to work with Bruce.
The truth always comes out.
That would be called Just J-Hip nailing it. Just J-Hip follows everything. I grab every word. He says this very clear. I decided to work with Bruce. All right? He doesn't say I decided to cover a story. I decided to do X, Y, or Z or anything like that. No. He says, I decided to work with Bruce. Yes, you did. We know you did. We're not idiots. We've all seen this happen. You're not a journalist. You decided to work with Bruce. It's right there. It's your own words, jackass. This is why people make fun of you.
For its story, she was already upset about it. I knew that it was going to blow up into something because, I decided to work with Bruce. But
decided to work with Bruce. Oh, yes, he just J-Hip here. Debunking the ass. Debunking the ass. Because I come on after they do. They do. And I just do reaction. That's all I do. Of course. And I debunk asses. All right. Now, actually, I just debunk the lies. They like to stick with the asses. Hey, Ketchup, do you think it's okay if I just debunk the lies and not the asses? I know they're really focused on the asses, but I really don't want to focus on the asses.
I know, but it's funny when you say
it. he's a journalist. I know. I could play this damn stream all day long. When I decided to work with Bruce Manskin. Okay, so you were working together. We get the gig, man. Yeah, $300 a story. We know. If any channel at all has covered vomit or paint chips from day one, it's just J-Hip. I have every freaking... Holy crap, you got the perfect freeze frame. Damn right, too. All right, this might be revenge prawn. Paint chips. Paint chips is coming at him. Oh, no, this is terrible. Thank you, Puzzler. Yes, this guy, all right, who's been covering things right down the middle. I don't know who George is, but, whatever. But, of course, as you can see, vomit, very clear. He knew it'd be a problem when he started working with Bruce Manskin. I didn't say the words. I'm only repeating what he played. And, well, what more do you want out of me? I can only show the proof.
Right. And also, she said I'd call you. She never called me. After that text message, we didn't talk. All right, keep playing.
It is, you learn really
for a month. And then I started covering the Hale's case. And she's a bully. And everything that happened with the Hale's case was after she said, we're done being friends, because I wanted to go on Milltown's Best to talk about a story she didn't want to cover. She had been upset that I was working with Bruce. And I said, it has nothing to do with you. We don't mention the Hale's case. I know what the Hale's case is, but this is a separate story. She was already upset about it. I knew that it was going to blow up into something because, I decided to work with Bruce. But this is...
I don't know how many times I'm about to make a clip out of that. He decided to work with Bruce. Now, does that sound like journalism to you?
Nope.
I wouldn't think so either. It seems like an odd move, but let's see. Oh, they've sent these over. Let me pull these up here. Give me a second.
He's so butthurt about Megan cutting him off. Like, she tried to give him advice about these people, and instead of taking her advice and keeping the friendship intact, he sold it out for money. Well, of course she's not going to talk to him anymore. Duh. I mean, it's pretty simple.
I've covered this shit at nauseum with these people. If you need to, if you're not caught up, you can go back to my, my third stream and start there, where I start covering his attack on Megan Fox, who at that time said nothing about this guy. And no, he's going to spin it into his very own narrative. It's embarrassing.
Let's be honest. Beaumont is like dry toast. He's so boring.
And he got so mad because I got attention from Megan Fox. Like, he literally was he was sad about it. Like, oh my God, Just J Hip's just doing this because, Megan Fox said so. It's like, no, I thought you were silly and goofy. And so I wanted to do that because you were silly and goofy. That's my gig, man. So, don't do goofy shit and I won't cover you. Let me see. Where's the other one I wanted to share? No, that's not that one.
And he's a crappy journalist, in my opinion.
Nope, that's not that one. Hang on, you guys gotta sit tight for just a second. I'm looking through some stuff here.
Hey, Jen.
Hi, Jen. I do have some other stuff here. No,
Yamaha, don't do that.
What's Yamaha doing?
You don't want to know, Jay.
Well, no, Yamaha. Don't suck on that. I just said words because it made sense.
Thanks, Jay.
When in doubt, Just J Hip says words. So
that's better than most lately.
Such an asshole.
Yeah, you are.
I gotta pull up. Let's see, which one do I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to do this one here. But no. Oh, pause. Open it somewhere else. This is our quick over here. Hang on. All right. So let me see. So which one's this one here? Oh, is this a Just J Hip?
I don't know. We can't see what you're doing.
I know. No, I just put it.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, it's Just J Hip. Look at that. Hey, I said I had blue eyes. Those aren't blue eyes. But
you have a pear on top of your head. You just can't see the top of it.
Why do I have a pear in my head?
Because you're a parrot.
Apparently, this is defamation. Thank you, Sally. It's Sally made these, right?
Yeah, Sally made them. Sally, if you're still making puppets, I'd love to know how much. Because I would love to buy one.
And why can't we get a chup chup?
That's what I want to find out, if I can buy a chup chup one.
Yeah. A chup chup or a Miyagi.
So cool.
For a
they
Miyagi.
Turned out so good.
Yeah, no, they did turn out good. Look at that. I'm pretty much amazing. And as you can see, Jeremy Hells is so excited to have his hand up my backside.
Oh, gross. You're gross. Star and Rosalind's are cuter than yours, though.
What? He's the one who's fucking smiling about the damn thing.
Oh,
all right.
Man.
Damn it, I'm getting too many. I gotta turn off my notifications. I'm getting too many messages right now. Turn notifications. Sorry,
Poindexter.
Hi, Poindexter. Yeah. As you can see, Jeremy Hales has his hand up my backside. Very insane. He shouldn't do this shit. All right. But once again, I'll allow it because, I do spend part of my year with Jeremy Hales. All right. Up in his property in Ohio, I do spend about 3 months a year with Jeremy Hales. All
and
right.
taking all your orders from Jeremy, what you can
And
and
I'll
can't
be
do
honest.
every day.
I'll be honest with you. He's quite the cuddler. All right. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Just saying.
Or as Fleabag would say the other night, I don't want to speculate on where George has been. However, I'll say this. That's you just fucking speculating, you dumb broad.
I know. Like, how the hell do you know? And then Robbie's like, oh, hey, he didn't leave anything to his kids. I know that. And then he's like, well, I don't know that for a fact. Like, what the hell are you talking about? You guys don't know anything.
And then Paint Chips is in the goddamn chat the whole night doing all of her bullshit. It was just fucking
posting
ridiculous.
threads in the chat about
look at
whacking
Star
people.
Star. Look at Star
look at Star. Isn't she cute?
This is Star making out with just JF.
Nope.
No, yeah, this is when she was getting ready to make out with just J-Hip. And I told her no. I said, I'm married Star. I'm married Star. Don't do that.
JJ wishes.
If you have a need to make J talk, wash your hands thoroughly afterwards. Hippo says safety. What? Yeah, Miyagi. No, this is Star. It's not just J-Hip. By the way, there are 461 of you fine folks here. If you would tickle that like button for just J-Hip, I do have a FLEACAP for you coming soon. All right, I have one more photo to share and then a song because we always do a palate cleanser. And then we do a FLEACAP. All right. So one more photo. I hope you enjoyed your time. I hope you guys had fun today. And once again, don't forget, Just J had planted Tammy J over on the Fleabag Show, possibly somewhere around 8 months ago. And we have handled things very carefully. I pulled her out at the right time. This is what we do. I pulled her out at just the right time to keep her safe. It's what we do. And well, I planted her there. All right. And just like Boner Crusher would plant a sign. Don't plant the signs. No, carry the signs with the removable letter markers. No, carry the sign. Oh. Okay, here's Rosalind Duke. She's got her lollipop there. That's pretty nice. Look at Rosalind Duke there.
No, isn't she cute? I love her lollipop.
Yeah. Rosalind, I was talking to her the other day because I was telling her how expensive plane flights were to go down to Tennessee. And I was like, damn, Roz. I said, they're $1,300. She goes, what? And I said, well, unless you're going to fly lower class. I said, but no, for upper class, it's $1,300. And then she's like, Jay, it's economy. It's not lower class, Jay.
You're stupid.
That's not what they call it, Jay. It's economy. It's not lower class. And I was like, oh, well, I didn't know that. But well, anyways, for the upper class people, it's very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. So I made that very clear. But and then I made her send me $1,000.
Sure.
Right.
Probably the other way around, actually.
None of that is true. But it's 100% true. Hey, Taz member for 12 months. Thank you, my friend. But yeah, and then I asked her, I said, so how do we get to like the place? Like I get to the airport, right? And then it was like, do they have like a car store or something there where I can get like a car at the car store? And she's like, yeah, maybe we could arrive around the same time and then we could just drive you. That way you don't have to look for the car store. Like as if that's not a goddamn thing, right? Because everyone knows that's a thing. And so, no, I was just wondering, do they have a car store there so I could get a car and drive myself? But apparently she's like, Jay, let's coordinate this together and the Duke will drive you there. That's nice. The public looks better than you, just J-Hip. Taz sucks. You know, now let me tell you something about Taz. Now, Taz, this guy from Australia.
Taz is not from freaking Australia. How many times do I have to tell you? South Carolina, I believe, is not Australia.
This freaking Australian, this Tasmanian, trying to steal my life, for God's sakes. He's garbage. I don't like Taz one bit. He's out there trying to steal my wife over in Tasmania. Clearly. One more photo shows the pair. Okay, Faves. You're derailing my stream here, Faves. You're making me do stuff. Faves. Faves.
Keep up the good work, Faves.
Thank you, Faves. You know, you could have just said so. You don't have to give me $2 to do so, but thank you, my friend. By the way, we are at 2.6 giveaways today. And don't forget tomorrow, don't forget we are going to get to those giveaways very, very soon, as we always do. We always handle our giveaways, 2.6 giveaways already today for the giveaways. I did, dummy. Check chat. I know, Faves, but I didn't respond because I was getting ready for it. And here's my pear-headed head. Oh, yes, just J-Hip. Look at me and all my glory. All of my
as
glory.
big as the real thing.
Yes. Just a little wiggle, just a little wiggle, just a little. Oh, that's not the thing.
Hey, Liquid Mama.
Well, thank you, Sally, for making these. That was very nice, very cute. I appreciate.
Yeah, you did an amazing job on all the puppets. They're
awesome.
awesome.
A very amazing job. Outside of not making one for Ketchup or Fave, so you fell there drastically.
Leave Sally alone. Sally didn't have to make any of these. They're amazing.
Let's go back to this video here
before
a FLEACAP, because I always like a palate cleanser before a FLEACAP. So back to Agents of J.
Hey, Paramount.
Rapid response team to coordinates X435 Y295 by 5 degrees. Move people.
Prep the team. We're going to rebuild him. Faster, stronger, more perfect. Move out to the escape hatch. Open the hatch. Let's go.
Systems check complete. Launching now. Afterburners engaged. Let's fly.
You know my cover is blown, Pearhead. But it's worth it if we save him.
We will rebuild him. Stronger, faster, built-in spy equipment so we'll never lose the travel trailer.
Understood. Initiating the procedure.
Proceed.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology.
Ah! What is this? I have to get out. Free at last.
Crushed and broken.
Good morning, Clark. You survived the procedure. You fell in the field, and we pulled you out. We've been rebuilt you, giving you enhancements.
Stronger than steel. Eyes like lasers. Nerves that never feel. Every part upgraded. Every limit erased. A new kind of hero. Born in this place. Clark, Stark, faster, stronger, and more.
Yeah, Clark, are you ripped like that in real life?
Bionic man, rising from the wreck. Clark, Stark, faster, stronger, and more perfect. 6 million pairs. No turning back. Bionic power. Hear the engines roar. Running at Mach speed. Jumping canyon walls. Lifting cars like toys. Answering the call. Vision zoomed in. Hearing miles away. The ultimate weapon. Leading the fray. They said it was impossible. But science made him unstoppable. Human no more. Something greater than man. The future is here. The Bionic Lion. Stark, faster, stronger, and more perfect. Bionic man, rising from the wreck. Clark, Stark, faster, stronger, and more perfect. 6 million pairs.
Look
No
at
turning
me,
back.
Tammy J.
We can rebuild him. Faster, stronger, more perfect.
Boy, next door.
Clark, Stark.
Well, if they don't think that TJ was a mole now, they should. They should. What an amazing mole to put in place 8 months ago. Just Jay had put all of this in place, of course. Taz, of course, says, Morin. Why am I Morin? Yeah. Did Jay just slurp? I didn't swallow.
Maybe you need some keto brains, Clark. Don't they have creatine or something?
Tammy, you're going to jail. You're going to jail, TJ. You did not stand up for yourself in the chat. All right, you dumb twat. And you're being used over here. You're being used, I say. But Kitty Pants gifted 10 just to have memberships. You get one of those things, Kitty Pants. You work hard for money. If you don't like Kitty Pants, something's probably wrong with you. But think Kitty Pants. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll send them all over to your live stream to be on panel with you. Of course, I'll set this up for years in advance. Of course, very clear, very clear. Tammy says, yeah, where's my money? Well, I told you. All right, we settled on $15,000. You received that. I don't know what more you want. Now I do a recap so I can send you over to Mr. Coop. I'm sorry, Mr. Coop. My show's a little long today, but well, we have a lot to cover. Of course, I have the undercover people over here. It's my gig. It's my gig. And well, you don't. So
Oh no, Faves, that's what they were calling Tammy last night. Jay didn't just call her that. He was repeating what they said.
Exactly. No, I wasn't saying shit. I'm repeating what they say, of course. I'm doing the gig, man. I'm doing my show.
It couldn't possibly be that she's making a complete fool of herself.
Yep.
Nope.
No, Tammy J, you're making a fool, you jackass.
We're going to do a little bit of a flea cap. We're going to do a flea cap. It's going to be pretty good. We're going to do a flea cap. And we're going to cover the flea bag show with flea cap. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful flea cap. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful flea cap. A wonderful, wonderful flea cap is what we got going on here. It should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy flea cap. Thank you very much.
Boom! Yep, there I am. Hang on. It looks like we got Slobby and Scooter here. Hang on. Let's see. There you What's up? Yeah, we're driving here. But we'll be back to the farm shortly. Well, you can meet yourself anyways. No, I've just been relaxing all day. You know, it is hot, man. Sorry, late. I had to rewatch the first 5 minutes, of the loudmouth. First, 5 minutes. All right. So for 2 weeks, that's all he can handle. Keep his mouth shut. 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Yeah, just 2 weeks. That's very clear. Well, I tell you what. I'll make this clear. YouTube, all right? That's no playground for mental health, is what he said. All right? And she talks about this stuff. And then he's talking about she has scoliosis. What? Oh my God. Now she has scoliosis. Yeah, I'm buying this mental health breakthrough for you. Well, he's trying to make it smooth. He's trying to make a smooth accent. Trying to make it all goody. Yeah, right. Let me tell you something. The weekend talk. I would tell you this about the weekend. We were hanging out. We were doing decorations. And Gabe set up all the decorations, cooked, and the groceries arrived. And then the guests. And we had Lips over here. We had Butter across your head. And we had Squat Dump showed up here. And Slobby showed up here. And Lips and her kids and Doritos showed up here. Everyone was there. It's a place to be. Even my neighbors who don't like me. Even my neighbors, they all hate me. 3 of my neighbors showed up. Very clear. All right, but whatever. I don't care. All right, let me tell you something. There was a lot going on.
All right, there was some stripping, some twerking, you know. Let me show you some of these videos. Here's some stripping videos. That was funny. Here's a twerking video, raw dog. All right, now, here's a touching video. This is Lips's video, the whole group of us hanging out together. You can see I'm sitting there as the pod mother in the middle, just doing my thing, and everyone's surrounding me, covering me up, so people have trouble seeing me. And right there, that's very good. Your trolls are gonna zoom in and try and dissect that. You know, that's what I'm gonna say. Boss, remind everybody what's June 2nd. What's June 2nd? June 2nd's Gabe's birthday. That's Gabe's birthday. Do we have any birthday ideas for Gabe? Yeah, I mean, we need to get some birthday ideas for me because I went all out for you, so I was thinking we should get some birthday ideas for me as well. Exactly. I was thinking about just going to Home Depot. You know, you always want tools. So that's very clear. Very clear. You always like to get the tools. So I was thinking Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that. You know, but I mean, who's got ideas out there? Who's got ideas? Let's read the chat. Who's got ideas? This should be amazing content. Let's see. Well, all right. But let's remember June 2nd. June 2nd is my birthday, or July 2nd. It's one of the two. All right, well, anyways, back into the crap. All right, so we can get over with it and move on. All right, now he goes on and says that, you know, George has mental breakdown stuff. All right, well, good for her. All right, this is reaction. He just got done, all right? He just got done at 8 Central Standard Time, and now I'm debunking his lies. That's what I do. I don't do a show about Jeremy Hales. I don't care. I'm debunking his lies. And if he's going to lie, I'm going to debunk them. Otherwise, I would never do a show about Jeremy Hales. So we just discuss mental issues. I mean, you shouldn't discuss it unless you're a doctor. Well, yeah, and I'm not a doctor either. I'm not a mental doctor either. And that's why I don't want to talk about it. However, his excuses for her not being there are bullshit. They're bullshit. That's why I'm not going to discuss it. I'm not a doctor, but her excuses for not being online, clearly bullshit. But I'm not a doctor. Anyway, so I'm not going to talk about it. Anyways, hey, Alicia, maybe Kendra should go shopping for me. Wait, Kendra. What? Oh, you want to get some bougie stuff? Go to Macy's or something? Macy's doesn't have, like, men's stuff. Well, we go to Five Below. I don't like stuff from Five Below, you know. And well, we can also go to, we can go to Roll Kings. Just some stuff there. No. We go to Tractor Supply. I actually do like Tractor Supply. I get a lot of my clothes from Tractor Supply, and it's one of my favorite places to go. But yeah, I go to Tractor Supply and a lot of my hats, because I'm like, I have a hat fetish. Yes, it's a green loofah. And I get a lot of my hats and just pick them up off the ground, off the highway. And so, but I like Tractor Supply. I get all the stuff from there, you know. Love Titus, but you know, well, I was going to say, you know, Michael was up here with Lips. Oh, yeah, Michael and Lips, we had a good time. And he was saying one of the bearded dragons didn't look so good.
and he would know because it used to be his pet. Now it's my pet. But anyway, so he was telling me about it, and that's one thing. Well, that's because you gotta have a hotter lamp. All right, you gotta have a hotter lamp because that's what's gonna make in the food. They eat food. No, I'm saying if they're laying close to the ground, it's because they're looking for heat. All right. Well, whatever. All right. Well, anyways, I'm watching this show and he's fake fucking laughing by himself. All right, it's embarrassing. It's all ego. All right, and then he does this thing about friend or foe. All right, let me tell you something. All right, you don't have to know everything about you to be a friend or a foe. Everyone knows you're evil. All right, then he's talking about LMP and deposition for bankruptcy. All right, and then he's talking about me. I'm not involved in bankruptcy. I have nothing to do with this, but of course, he has to talk about me. He's 100% focused on me. 100%. And then he say he has text between Bo and LLP, saying she wants me to go to jail. Guess what? This is probably during the time when they hoodwinked Elemental P into talking shit about me. I guarantee you, between her and Bo, might have said things like, I think Fleasa should have covered the permits but didn't. That's probably all that was said. That's my guess. All right? Now, anyways, there was the permits. We got the permits. The permits weren't there, and I can't get the permits, but I tried to get the permits, and then I found out a whole lot of stuff. All right? That's very clear. All right? And let me tell you something. All right? I talked to Michael White. All right? I talked to Michael White. We played phone tag. I called him once. He called me once. I called him once. He called me once. 2 times each. Massive game of phone tag. And then I found out it wasn't the framing. It was electrical, plumbing, roof, which was completed. So clearly that was a problem. There's this thing. She's messing with the wrong people. And I tell you that much. And she's over there and they're all doing their thing. But that's just how it is. Well, I'm going to say this much. All right, ain't truth to it would be, LMP would be mad at me. All right, about permits. It would be because they planted it. All right, he's pulling this shit. All right, bankruptcy court. All right, the whole property's homesteaded, and that's what he's trying to fight. It's all been homesteaded very clearly. And I would know. I'll tell you this much. If they lose the property, he gets it. Stupid. Because he paid, $500,000 to get a property he could have had for like 30. Stupid. But, whatever. I tell you what, LMP won't be walking away with nothing, no she won't. Because guess what? John Crook owns half the property. So even if Jeremy Ells buys it, he has to give money to John Crook because he owns half the property. So therefore, you don't enter into bankruptcy to leave with nothing. You enter into bankruptcy to gain. Very clear? Very clear. But by the way, he's done all of this to destroy 3 lives just for property. Very clear. I was just going to want to say that, falling vending machines, you have a more likely chance of dying than getting eaten by a shark. Well, yeah, but very clear. Yes, of course. Yeah, I was going to say, if a falling vending machine, you have more chance of dying per year than a shark, because it's 15 for falling vending machines, and shark is 8 to 12. Thank you.
for adding that in there. All right, but anyways, saying the MP was avoiding, the LMLP was avoiding the depot. Well, that's wrong. Sorry, you picked a bad date. Pick a new date. That's your shit. Today, I have a question for you, though. When we do a show, do you have like the haters? They come in and ask us questions like, do you answer it or delete it? I always answer, but they, you have to understand. And by the way, I want to mention this. They can put people on my panel, and we'll get to that. But anyways, no, I always answer, but then they answer the same question a million times over, and so eventually I have to block them. But we're going to get to that. Oh, we're going to hang on to that one. Yeah, we're going to hang on to that one. We'll get to that. So the anti-Hales, okay, he's saying they destroyed his Facebook. I don't even use Facebook. I don't know what it is other than message people I know. All right, because I never give out my phone number to anyone. We just talk a messenger or email. No one got my phone number, but now he's flapping his gums. Jummy, jump. All right, but he lasted, 2 weeks? 2 weeks. And I filed a police report. All right, he left. And George left. And DeAndre, she must be there. I don't know. But anyways, they all fled. They fled. They fled. No, I mean, they left. But he says, do the right thing. Why don't you show us what doing the right thing is, you loser? Yeah, dude, shut your mouth. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. And he was talking about famous people that I met, like Jerry Springer. I met famous people too. I met Donald Trump, and I met, we all did. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even care, Well, then he was doing his coin pushers. Now, that was illegal. Coin pushers is illegal in 50 states without a permit. Clearly illegal. Breaking the law. You want to bring that into court, germ. All right, but he's going back. He's going back to his old content. All right, and that's what we wanted in the beginning. Just to stop hurting people. But now he's right back. And then he says, to be proud to destroy someone is a horrific thing. What? It's all he does. This is all he does. That's all he does is just, he just does that. What is this all about? Well, now getting to talk. Hey, guy, drink. Target's harassing people, all right? That's the thing. And I think that Tug taught Germ how to harass people, because Germ went to Tug because he needed content creators to push his stuff. And so he went to Tug, and Tug told him how to harass people. All right? And don't forget, Tug pushed Amber Heard, and then he switched to Johnny Depp. It's right here on this Reddit page of Tug's terrible Reddit page. It says right here on the top of it, Tug's a piece of shit Reddit page. Right here, very clear. And this is all the facts. All right. And then, of course, Tug pushed an author to self-delete. All right. And then he released a self-delete note, but the police saved his life. But Tug pushed this guy, clearly, very clear. It's right here on Reddit. I'm reading you exactly what I can see. All right, it's all of this on Reddit. Don't forget, he faked being a counselor for children. All right, just to get in with children. Very clear. All right, now, some other dummy said I stole Saga. He spills the fucking lies of shit or something. I don't know. Now there's some other guy talking shit, saying he set me up. All right, someone on my panel. All right, he said someone on my panel sent me screenshots in order to set me up. This is the part, right? Because this is fucked up. This is fucked up. I got everything. Well, this bothers you for like 15 minutes or longer because you were checking out. I check out all of it. All right, I did do it. And guess what? You know, she says to say screenshots, and I did. She did. All right. And this was back in January. We want to say who it is. Do we want to say who it is? Anyone want to guess in the chat? Anyone in the chat want to guess on who did this? Anyone? Oh, you go right. Listen. Yep. Tammy. Tammy. All right. So Tammy J. All right. She was sitting here sending screenshots in January, playing us. Since January, she's the mole. She's definitely the mole. And JF is bragging that he set us up. Guess what? I can rebut anything about me. Debunking your ass. All right? And she was over there. You remember 007? I remember 007 because way back 007 was a long time ago. So she was in here under 007, clearly. And we blocked 007. I'm flabbergasted that Tammy was playing us this whole time, completely playing us. I mean, I can't even believe it, you know. Well, then he says a lot of shit. All right? He says a lot of shit. All right? But she's not standing up for herself. So clearly, if she's not going to stand up for herself, it must be true. All right? And I tell you what, Just J Hip has put Tammy J and himself in a conspiracy pickle. You know, and I don't know. Jay talks a lot of shit. I believe it to be real. You know. Well, listen, I trust my team now. And she's foolish. She'll be in court as well. All right, so she better be smart. All right, saying it. And then he was saying I'm going to prison. Going to prison for what? Oh, he's just so unhinged, just like Jeremy Hales. He's so unhinged. All right, and guess what? You know what's messed up? Is since, honestly, since the thing that this happened, maybe even before 007, how long has this been going on for? 8 months, 5 months? Well, I'll tell you what. All right. She was in chat and totally didn't defend herself. So guess what? File it, Baldy. Fatty, whatever you say. And mind you, that's who it was. Dose Reality is also Validator News. All right, they were saying I was using their Saga or Dava or whatever. I don't do that shit. All right, you know who you are. Screw off. All right, but Jay was celebrating. Back to Jay. Looks like he was celebrating my birthday. And he was, he said he was trying to complete my challenge, I think. Oh, so he thinks my cease and desist was a challenge. All right, well, he'll find out. And he's talking about text with Fleasa. I know he's talking about. All right. And then he says that, it says Jay is pulling weeds. I pull the damn weeds over here on 2 platforms. You pull your weeds. I'm pulling my weeds. All right, that's it. All right. And I'm removing, and then Terror Bear said to F off, Lisa, happy birthday. Well, I'm not removing him from channels. I'm removing 1 channel. But I pull the damn weeds. All right. I don't even know why you talk about him. He's completely irrelevant. He is irrelevant. He's completely irrelevant. Doesn't count for shit. Completely. All right, obviously. And then he was talking about, let's see, what's this say? Don't include your adult throwing friend. That's gross. Well, guess what? You know what? Don't talk about Tori because you're not 1/4 of what Tori is. Yes, I do firmly believe that, but thank you. He's not 1/4 of what Tori is or anyone in this chat. Not 1 fucking 1/4. All right? He's a piece of shit. Anyways, let's talk about the weather. Can I stop now? Do I have to do the weather?
Yes, you can stop now.
I didn't want to do the weather because we were getting to the weather report. Good show once again. I want to remind you all, Just J-Hip has been working with Tammy J behind the scenes, obviously. Very, very long time. All right. I will take a lie detector test to this.
Obviously.
Time. I will take a, because if it happened in my head, it happened in my heart. All right. Because remember, if I believe it to be true, it is true. And yes, it seriously happened. Happy Mount St. Helens Day. Also, yesterday was my birthday. Thank goodness I'm too old to care. Thank you, Happy Point Dexter. I'm so glad it was your birthday. Happy birthday, my friend, of course. Thank you, and I'm so glad it's your birthday, and I'll give you a birthday song, E. Point Dexter. Me. Happy birthday, you're not special. You're getting older, not much better, but I just wanted to embarrass you, and that's why I'm singing this song. So happy freaking birthday. You're not special, but you're special to us, E. Point Dexter. Outside of this chat, you'll have to ask them individually. My guess is probably not. But you're special to us over here, and that's pretty damn good. There you go. Happy birthday, Point Dexter. And shame on Flea for making Sweet J swear on a FLEACAP. I know. It's terrible what they do. It's terrible what they do to Just J-Hip. It's so wrong, Kitty Pants, making me swear. When I never swear, I'm always
Ever?
Yeah.
Ever.
Knock it off there. I'm not Tammy J. Fleasa
I have a
squad.
note. It's Knock It Offler's birthday.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah, I
Tammy
see the
J.
super chat now. My bad.
I'm not Tammy J. Fleasa squad. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Knock It Off, and I got something special for you as well. Me. It's my birthday in 10 days, Jay. What are you getting me? Probably Cadillac Escalade. One's being sent to me by Craig Muscalo, and I'm going to forward it to you, Faves. There you go. Thank you, Knock It Off, and me. Happy birthday, you're not special. You're getting older, not much better, but I just wanted to embarrass you, and that's why I'm singing this song. So happy freaking birthday. You're not special, but you're special to us outside of this chat. My guess is the answer is no. But go ask them, directly, because it could be different. I don't know. But you are special to us. Knock it off there. And Dino Mom gifted 20 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you so much, Dino Mom. To get one of those, thank Dino Mom. Remember, she works hard for her money. Remember, this is the Clown Loser Show. And if you don't like the show, I'll send Tammy J over to infiltrate your entire operation as normal. Of course.
Thank you, Dynamom. I got to send you all over to Mr. Coop. He's probably getting a little bitchy already, but I had a big show today because, of course, Tammy J and Just J Hip have hooked up together to totally infiltrate Fleabag, and it was fun doing so. We enjoyed it. It was 8 to 10 months of hard work that we put in together as my best bud who lives next door to me. Should have vetted your shit. And you would have known. And then, of course, TJ lives right next door to me. See you in a lawsuit. Should be fun. Right next door to me. We have walkie-talkies. All right, suck it. All right,
Who knows who his other neighbors are? Just saying.
Hi, Calvin. Anyways, I gotta go. I'm sending you over to Mr. Coop. I'm sorry I ran late. Tell Mr. Coop I said hi. Tell him I'm sorry for running late, damn it. All right, please tell him I'm sorry. I ran late. I had a show today. There was a thing that went on. Hi, Farron. All right, goodbye. As we always say over here when we end our show,
shut your ass.
And stay friends, weird. And all the best. And shut your ass.